Good evening and welcome back to Alton Towers and more. And today we're back at Planet Coaster for episode 2 of creating Jewel the Haunted House Rides back at the Alton Towers Resort. Now, as we can see, this is episode 2. The previous episode, which was a couple of days ago, I had created the left hand side of the facade. And now, as we can see, it's a few more changes, isn't it? But literally, the entire warehouse has been built, the facade's been built just in a couple of days. I'm quite a slow builder on Planet Coaster. Depends how much time I spend on it, really. I said I was going to do this video yesterday, or no, it was the day before actually, but I was just too tired to do Planet Coaster. But I was doing Planet Coaster over the past couple of days, but I wasn't really in the mood for doing a video. So, but I'm bringing it to you today, and to be fair, right now I feel tired, even though it's only just gone 7 o'clock, and it feels like 10 o'clock in the evening already. But, so as we can see, a lot has changed, even on the warehouse here, look, there's just already details you can see inside from here. Literally, so I'll give you a quick tour. I'm not going to be building this video, but, so, this part here, which is separate from the building, this is the crypt which the zombie sits in. That's no longer there now in real life. Only this part with the fence. The pillars and the roof aren't there. Still got to build the roof obviously, as we can see. But the facade, managed to finish that, as we can see. Just got the sides to do as well now. Apart from that though, if you stand here, you won't be able to see the warehouse or anything. It looks complete already. But managed to get all these windows and stuff finished. Did a lot of pipe work, as we can see here as well. There's even ones buried in the bushes there. They're just the water pipes where the water drips off the roof into them and literally just travels onto the floor. Quite interesting. Some more pipe work in the middle here. The big turret here, that's been built. I had to use a funny roof for this because the Planet Coaster roof's got a big curve in it, whereas this one, it's got curve, but you can't really tell much of a curve. That looks really realistic compared to the Planet Coaster roof. And so a bit of the queue line has been built as well here, and also over here as well. This is only a couple of years old, this part. This is for wheelchair and pushchair access. The Jewel sign here has been built, just showing you instructions for the Jewel. And this part of the facade as well, which has been built. I've also got this guy, Nathan, his name is, just to show me the right size of people for when I'm building. Which it's night time. We've got the door, which has been built. We've even door handles. I'll even build the knocker there. I've completely forgotten about that. And you just realise, inside the queue line then, this is looking a lot more realistic to size compared to the other recreation. We've literally got everything incomplete here, everything complete in here already. There's door here, the cobwebs everywhere, the balcony, the table, which is probably the main part of it. And literally everything, even the fire alarm here. So I'm adding every single little detail I can. And so literally come through here. There's I've forgotten what this says now. It's something to do with the haunted house. Oh, that was it. Remember, wherever you are in the haunted house is hidden eyes are watching you. I can't get a lot on in Planet Coaster because I don't really know how to do photos on there. A weird door here. I actually found out. I spoke to the Alton Towers. I spoke to some employees at Alton Towers, and they said this is a cleaning cupboard. So literally, it is a cleaning cupboard. Look, it will just be fitting in here. This tiny gap behind the facade. Something that I never really noticed, to be fair. Saying I'm one of the biggest Jewel fans, this tilted bit of corridor here, I don't know how I never noticed it, but I've actually started to appreciate this just by doing the recreation. And so the queue line then, we've got the new queue line set up, which was created also a couple of years ago. It actually goes up here all the way to the back of the room. The old queue line, if we remember, it just used to go through the room straight forward into the door. The dollhouse has been created here, look. Just with some bricks and some roof pieces. I finally figured out how to use these roof pieces. They were just set at the wrong angle when I placed them down. I just had to move them about a bit, the rotator, and The book effect on here, on the chair, and then another armchair. There's actually a cloth on this table here and some flowers, which I won't do the cloth, but I'll do the flowers because I don't have anything for a cloth Planet Coaster. The moving portraits, I'm doing the same effect I did on the previous recreation. Literally just placing people in some picture frames. The reason why I'm not using the Planet Coaster picture frames for the moving portraits, not because they're moving portraits, but because they were the wrong size. There is a painting here, and it's just of a haunted person's, and there's one next to it which is one of the moving portraits, and that's a bit smaller than this, and there was no Planet Coaster picture, unless I wanted to use this one, but it wasn't very realistic. But yeah. Bookshelf here where all the books are falling off. Speakers up there as well. The red ceiling. Some lights. Yeah. I say it like I made it all up, like just from my own design or memory. No, I am recreating this by looking at a lot of photos and videos and stuff, trying to get everything in the exact angle and everything. One of the windows here which got boarded up and then not boarded up. Another moving portrait here which looks really creepy. I just searched up girl because there's a girl in this one. And yeah, a bit of a haunted scene down here in the queue line with another window, which is really nice. I've got some toys down here, the rocking horse, which again I did use a dog. there was no little horse like a rocking horse or anything. This is one of them things where you can scroll the beads across, you know, them toys. A lot of books on the windowsill, and a toy car which was made on the workshop, and a teddy bear in the corner as well. And yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything in the queue line, but the queue line, like I said, it was literally built in just a day. And yeah, start the game save. Give it a second. Any second now. Okay, there we go. Another moving portrait will be up here as well, and that's going to be of that man. In here then is where we are working at. This is the station area, which I've made a lot more accurate to size. So we've got the ramp that goes down here, just out of the drawing room. I feel like I'm not going to fit people under this door. I don't know, that might just be me. You come down here, and then the operator says go into the car, and you literally go in the car, and this is the, if I switch it to day, this is the layout I'm doing. Well, I'm not doing it, I'm recreating. It is the recreated layout. I definitely probably will be changing a lot of the sizes in the track and stuff over time, but this is just a rough layout which I've been copying very carefully off an online image. Literally, it just by a couple of inches came up to the warehouse wall there, the track where the trommel tunnel is actually going to be there. And yeah, the station though, I've got the red walls in, obviously. It's actually quite a weird design, to be fair, for the station. It's on a platform, isn't it? There's also a little corridor here, which not a lot of people notice, and it actually goes outside into a fire exit. This is a garage door here, just for when they were probably building the rides and they were getting all big props inside. Either that or they just bought them in boxes and made them. But yeah, and then that's obviously going to be a fire exit, but I need to put a door there. And yeah, the warehouse, I had to create it so it just went into the facade there, and it's got this weird like design of a wall, which actually really helped me a lot, this wall. And Jewel making Alton Towers making a wall like this instead of being diagonal with the roof, because they have that in real life. If I was to do it diagonal with the roof, there'll be lines everywhere. So look how neat this looks compared to the if we look at the previous recreation for Jewel, when I actually did the warehouse matching the roof. Also with this warehouse, it's a lot more smaller than the previous one, because the last one was huge, it was like that, and this one's a lot more accurate to size. And I will be adding a lot more fire exits and stuff. Even some bits on the roof. You've got the air conditioner, haven't you? Especially near the end of the ride, where you've got the is it a swamp scene? Where I think it is, where you've got the air conditioning, and it's really nice. You've got that cold, is it cold or warm? The air blowing into your face on that last scene. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a right thumbnail for the video. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. like and subscribe. Just a small video there, just showing you my changes to DUEL. Episode 3, I'm not too sure when it's going to be coming along. I've broken up from school now though, so I'll have a lot more time to do Planet Coaster, which is a positive. Like and subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out when we upload another video just like this one. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.